Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack and flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yo, what's good, original crew, man? We're back. We got the boy Moist Critical today. We have EDP documentary. It's crazy. We didn't check out the documentary. Maybe we'll check it out after this. Mm-hmm. I don't know what's wrong with C, y'all. She is not mad at me. I don't know. She might just be moody. You know.
You didn't even have to say that.
I don't know. You just because people. I'm just saying you looking sad. You looking down.
I'm tired. Damn. I mean, you
why you cursing?
I said, dang.
No, you didn't.
I said, dang, I'm human.
No, you did. Let's go, y'all. Let's check it out. Let's see who's about. You ready?
A few years ago, Mike Klum came out of nowhere from the top turnbuckle, delivering a flying elbow drop that no one was expecting. Fresh off the battle bus, he deployed a cinematic experience that really kind of took the internet by storm. A professional, extraordinary documentary on Boogie 2988. And since then, it'd been radio silence. But there were some whispers and some information floating around about his next project that he was hard at work on, a documentary covering EDP 445, Eat That Pussy 445. And now it's here. Well, the trailer is. He just dropped the trailer for it, The Sick Mind of EDP, and the full documentary is scheduled for August 9th. And I'm gonna spill the beans here, cat's out of the bag. I've seen the whole thing. Not only have I seen the entirety of the documentary, I've even seen the fucking Snyder Cut version of it, of things that didn't make it. It is legitimately unbelievable. And to be clear, this isn't a documentary that just aims to slopify a criminal, which EDP is. And he openly admits to, I think it was like, close to 20 crimes throughout the entirety of the documentary. It might have been more. He himself openly admits to tons of crimes. And the documentary isn't just like a piece of entertainment to point and laugh at.
How much you think he was paid?
First of all,
because to openly admit some stuff,
what you said,
you were struggling.
Like, you gotta like legit get up here and admit to get for pay.
You 100% struggling financially. Like
you, I do whatever. Probably up there, like
you should just got on the corner, bro. Did some, you struggling that bad.
Crazy. 20, over 20 or whatever. One is too many. So come on, that is crazy.
Times throughout the entirety of the documentary, it might have been more. He himself openly admits to tons of crimes. And the documentary isn't just like a piece of entertainment to point and laugh at EDP. Mm-hmm. It tells the whole story and showcases the dangerously delusional, violent predator that he is, and brings in like professionals to also talk about it as well. What? It's not just like this, goofy piece or anything. It is covering a genuinely dangerous, evil person. Like, I really wouldn't be surprised for renewed interest from the authorities after this documentary comes to light here, because
That's what I'm thinking. The whole time I'm thinking, I'm like...
So I'm like, for you to get up here and admit all these things that haven't, like, some of them, I'm pretty sure haven't come, like, up yet, to light. And so you up here admitting things. Do you not know that they can, like, look into all that and investigate all of that stuff and be like, you know what? We really got a strong case.
Because you openly admitting it. And this will be admissible in court. Not admissible in court. Could that mean?
Which one are you trying to say? That they can actually use it?
Admissible in court. Yeah, okay. I'm trying to make sure.
Yeah.
You know me. I'm like T.I. in these streets. But yeah, like...
Not kidding or exaggerating. He brazenly admits to so many crimes, confirming his intent behind so many things in regards to children. Like, I don't know how these things could just be ignored by authorities when he himself is just fucking bragging about it and going into detail on all of it. So that way there's no confusion or guesswork or anything. There's even a section where Mike talks to like a lawyer about all of this and like, hey, what would you say to EDP? And immediately he says, stop doing the documentary. Shut the fuck up.
So what advice would I give to EDP 445? You need to stop doing this documentary.
That's a piece of it, but he was expressing confusion that he would even agree to do this because he is just outwardly admitting to all of these crimes.
His ass up.
Remorse, with no remorse. Like,
I'm
even
confused.
just casually talking about his crimes and, like, his intent and everything. It is shocking. Like, genuinely, like, I'm not using that as, like, a buzzword. It was shocking to watch this. And Mike Klum financed this entire thing out of his own pocket for the better part of 2 years. And the quality here, it's indistinguishable from, like, the biggest budget documentaries that you'll find, like Netflix documentaries. It's an incredible work here. Like, this is his magnum opus. Like, this was a 2.5 year-ish project. Wow. And the work that went into it, man, the thousands of hours, it shows. I really wouldn't be surprised if EDP does end up in handcuffs after this premieres. Like, I know that's probably like really...
The ninth. Crazy. And if he getting up there admitting all these things, going into detail, telling you his intent, lock his butt up.
They got a case.
What you said? Like, what are we talking about?
I got it.
Definitely.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna have to watch this.
He does need to be in somebody's handcuffs.
Are we watching it on stream? No.
No.
Are we watching on YouTube? No.
No.
Do the subject matter.
We can definitely watch it, report back, give our thoughts and opinions.
And I don't want to watch it for Patreon. I personally don't want to watch it for Patreon. Because me personally, I don't think I'll be able to sit through in one setting and watch it.
And the way that you set up and how you like to watch stuff, and you know how you like to watch stuff. I ain't gonna say you just like to pause and talk a lot. Like, even when we be watching stuff, and especially stuff like this, you like to pause.
You like to pause and talk too. Don't get it twisted.
Well, normally you the one that has the remote.
But you like to pause and talk too. You be like, pause it.
And you talk.
She would tell
you
me
want to go into detail, and I'd be like, child, just let it play.
And we both would do research while watching it just to see if there's any.
I don't even think there's no research that we could do because a lot of this stuff we won't even know.
I was saying based off what we just watched.
Oh, like now stuff like that, yeah, because it's a lot of details and stuff out there. Like for stuff like that, yeah. I did go down a little rabbit hole with that. But
normally I'm the rabbit hole one. You went down that rabbit hole.
Yeah.
You know, over the top.
With this, I don't want to go down a rabbit hole. Just give me the
doc,
and I'm not going down this one. No. And you know,
because this is definitely like sensitive.
Let's just keep refraining from
up to even think something like that's a possibility. But when you watch this documentary, you'll see what I mean. He openly talks about his crimes that he got away with. And the documentary doesn't pull any punches or shy away from it. Mike Klum shows you all of it, and EDP himself doesn't shy away from it. He admits to all of it numerous times. Some crimes I didn't even know he'd committed, he talks about. I just don't know how the local law enforcement would plug their ears and shield their eyes to it. Like, he openly brags about it. You'll always remember this day you almost caught Captain Jack Sparrow, and he just keeps going on and on and on about all of these crimes. Like, he's not a ghost. He's not fucking D.B. Cooper. He is proudly talking about it, bragging about it. So, like, to me, it feels like there should be, like, a subsequent investigation from the local law enforcement, at the very least, to look into EDP here about all of this shit that is documented and that he talks about as well. But I also really appreciate that Mike Klum is using this documentary to benefit victims of sexual violence. The money that is being raised through this documentary is going directly to RAIN, which is a charity to help victims of sexual violence, which I thought was just such a nice gesture. I think that's just extraordinary. So Mike Klum spent 2.5 years on this, financed out of his own pocket to deliver this masterpiece documentary here, and the money is helping people that could really benefit from it. RAIN is a great charity, and I think that's just super nice. Anyway, though, I've been yapping a lot about it. Let me show you a little bit more of the trailer here. I highly recommend you go check out the whole thing. He has the premiere scheduled if you want to, save a tab for it so you don't miss it.
Fucking a bitch's innocence away,
Whoa. No.
He too braggadocious, bro.
No.
Lock him up
Like,
and let all inmates have free will with however they want to
right
treat him.
there.
He ain't never got an
Come
ass
on.
whooping before, bro. Like, somebody really need to.
What is it?
And I know CB, like, I ain't the one who I am.
I'm not the one that was.
Like, would wish, not like that, but like, push that some
things need to happen to
some people. Some things
need to happen. Just some things need to happen. We can put two and two together. You don't have to say the whole thing, but yeah.
I'm very adamant.
Some things need to happen.
Yes, for sure. Cause you think in a situation like what he went through, he learned the lesson or something. This man was one of the biggest creators on this platform.
I think when your mind is when you just a effed up individual and you have that type of mindset and you're sick and you're talking and doing things of this nature, I don't think you learn from it. I think that's who you are. That's who you are. That's but in you. And you can stay all day. I try to do this or I try to, refrain. I just really think that's who people are.
But you want me to tell you, though? Think of all the people that supported him all these years. Because even then, he was so vulgar and turn offish. But so many, I like that, though. I like that out of him. I also kind of side out people. Like, even if you I didn't know about it was still something about him that should have gave you, like, red flags. Like,
yeah.
We reacted to, like, a compilation, I think, once or twice. Hold on, let me finish. Like, once or twice, because people wanted us to react to him. Then when he indulged in his content, hell to the no. Have we ever seen his content before? Hell to the no. Did we ever look into him afterwards? Hell to the no. That's just 100% true. So yes, we do have. Well, I don't know if it's still out there. We did have a compilation. I don't know. I ain't checked for it ever since. Well, no, but there are still people who, at the end of the day, was still in support of the man even afterwards. Mm-hmm. And there was people who are diehard, super fanatic fans of his. And I always say this: if you was always like that, was enjoying his type of content, I kind of always side out you. Because he was already kind of giving signs, red flags, about a lot of stuff. But you want to say?
No, I would.
Why do you think you wanted to have sex with a 13-year-old?
I mean, the reason why I wanted to have sex with a 13-year-old is already fucking clear.
He bold in the
What is like? I'm so confused.
It's like he does. I'm not making no excuses because I hope he don't even try to. But it's like in his mind, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Either something's wrong with it. I don't care. Like, right from wrong. Is it that you feel like this can't bite you in the tail later? You feel like you can't be like held responsible
going a different way though.
Well, we can both go our own ways and meet in the middle somewhere. But do you think that this can't bite you in the tail or come back on you? Or do you think because you've already been looked into and nothing happened that nothing can happen now? Like, I'm a little confused as to why you thought you big and bold. You bold to get up here and you bragging and you just coming off so like, oh, I'm untouchable. I think that is very weird and sick, and just the tone of everything, just from what we're seeing right now. But just imagine how it's going to be in its entirety.
That's how I think he tries to make himself appear bigger on camera than what he really is in person, right? He tries to have this very confident demeanor, like, yeah, what you gonna do about it?
Like, I'm fearless.
But we also see you in real life. You're a bitch. In real life, that's you. But you get on camera and try to act like this big tough guy. Because that's how you've always been when it came down to content.
I
have to interject here. I can't resist. It's like an itch I have to scratch because I now that I can yap about it, it's hard not to yap about it because the things EDP says and does throughout this documentary are incomprehensible. I do not think any of you are, you couldn't even fathom like what is in the documentary here. So like, that little clip right there where he says verbatim the reason why he wanted to have sex with a 13-year-old is pretty fucking clear. He says shit like that throughout the documentary numerous times with no shame whatsoever. He is just openly talking about it. Like, just openly talking about it. And he, like, the things he agrees to do, like the shots of him in the orange jumpsuit behind bars and stuff like that. He just actually wanted to do all that. Like, there's a scene in here as well where they're outside of, like, a real prison with him in the jumpsuit. There's a scene where he digs his own grave. Like, it really is a fucking sick mind. Like, EDP is, like, yes, it is, like, you know, become a source of, like, goofs and gags to, like, point and laugh at EDP, but it's important to remember, like, he actually is, like, a dangerous man. Like, he actually is, like, a fucking filthy, degenerate man who is a very not safe person to be around. And there are so many things in this documentary that make that abundantly clear. Now, in the version that we saw when Mike brought it to us at the farm, it was the raw version, and it couldn't exist on YouTube in that form. So I have no doubt that it's gone through some changes so that way it can stay on the platform. But in the version that we watched, even off rip, like one of the first
Do you think in a situation like this, again, we've had our battles with YouTube, but in a situation like this, I do think this should have been able to be on a platform in its rawest form. How you know what I'm saying, would like to present it, because it needs to be heard and seen in its rawest. And it's true, authentic, without having to be overly OD with the
censored.
Yeah. Do you think? Because I agree with you too, you know what I'm saying? But this is a totally different thing.
I would say yes and no. Yes, because I do think that things like this do need to be like exposed and put out there, and you know, you need to see how people really are, and like this is real. Like, it's a lot of sick weirdos like this, so many. But it's also a sensitive subject as well, especially for the people that you harm, or the people that you have like put in these, you know, or potentially, or try to, or just anything, whoever that you're speaking of, you know, in the manners that you're speaking of, like, it is a sensitive topic. But I do feel like people like this need to be like put out there. You sitting up here like you bragging about it. You seem like you have no shame. Okay, let's show people who you really are. So, but again, I know that that's not going to happen on the platform, but
he might post it on Patreon for the free.
And now that, like, if he has something like that, I'm pretty sure the raw form has been put out there. Yeah. But I guess you probably will want to be careful with that as well, because people can take that, and then, but I mean, that's on them after that if they, you know, they take it like that's out of his hands. But
can stay on the platform. But in the version that we watched, even off rip, like one of the first scenes is Mike and EDP are in a car. EDP's driving. They stop, and then there's some kids outside on the sidewalk nearby because there's a school. And just totally unprompted, out of nowhere, EDP just starts talking really creepily about those children. Like, this is a dangerous predator. And there are multiple instances where he just goes on these fucking monologues, like these sexual fueled monologues about like some unhinged gross shit. Another thing that becomes very clear in the documentary is his infatuation with the idea of violence. He talks multiple times, a lot really, about how close he is to killing people, like the people he wants to murder. He is glued to the idea of violence. Like, this is...
I bet you he'll part of the 7. I bet you he has found his way into the 7. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. What you think?
I have no clue.
I'm saying, since he wanted to lean also into this.
I have no clue.
Man, the 7, they this is what they like.
It's just a lot of, but it's just a lot of people that just, period. They don't have to even be in a group of other people. They just... evil and sick and monsters on their own, but without the encouragement of others.
But the thing is, a lot of these people, they look for groups.
I'm not saying that they're not.
Majority of them look for others.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just also putting something else out there. They do. and it makes him feel better. Hey, I'm not the only one. I have someone that's just like me. We could support each other. Let's egg each other. Like, yeah. So I do agree with you.
An unstable, evil, sick predator. And something Mike did that I thought was a really good idea is he brings in like professionals to talk about EDP as well in the documentary and present through it, like that lawyer you heard from a moment ago. And I think that adds a lot to the overall documentary. He also has like recreations of his childhood using actors and stuff, which was a pretty wild endeavor to go through here, to like actually hire actors for the documentary, which is why he's calling it a cinematic experience there, because it is like a cinematic experience going through like his history, but it is one that is aiming to tell the story of this dangerous man who has got away with unthinkable shit. And I'm hopeful that this will lead to at least some kind of reinvigorated interest in the case of EDP from the authorities. Yeah. Hopefully, fingers crossed. And at the very least, at least it's benefiting victims of sexual violence through the money that it's raising for RAINN. Anyway, I wanted to yap about this a bit since I saw the trailer went up today. I cannot wait for August 9th for it to drop. Mike Klum really did outdo himself, man. This is a pretty unbelievable documentary. That's really about it. So, yeah.
Wow. Yeah, like...
Hey, man, y'all spam us up. Y'all let us know y'all thoughts in the comments for us down below, man. But until next time, y'all know how it go, man. I do go by the name DJ New Kid. This is
Sierra Nicole.
We are.
Kid and C.
We are.
No time to kick it, got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar, 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 dollar.